Hello everyone, and welcome back to another campaign. This one will be Norsca. You couldn't tell from the fact that we're looking at Norsca and probably the title of the YouTube video. So we're gonna be going with Wulfric the Wanderer. I do like Throg. It is a nice mix to it. He doesn't suffer attrition, so it really helps when you have to go after vampires. But we're gonna go with Wulfric just because it seems more fitting and. Yeah, he's I'm not. This Lord effect actually isn't that great, but whatever. Or maybe it could be. Anyway, we're gonna go with him. Let's get this started. For a god-cursed warrior with no home, every new land is fresh territory to be despoiled. Every undefended shore an invitation to battle and plunder. Wulfric the Wanderer waits at Ice-Drake Fjord, where Seafang sits uneasy at anchor. Sails once filled with the winds of magic hanging slack, gore-infused timbers slapped by icy waves. Soon Wulfric will gather his Norscan warriors and order his demon-powered vessel to lead their longships out into the Sea of Claws, ready to make bloody offerings of his enemies in the name of the ruinous powers. Let the South beware.
Glory to you, Wulfric, wanderer of the world. You have returned home a slayer of champions. Yet more battles and glory awaits across the Sea of Claws and in the mountains of Norsca. Around you, the tribes of Norsca hunger for blood, yet they fight amongst themselves. With such rich offerings beyond your borders, you must rally these hardened souls beneath your banner. To the east, the mountains contain great labyrinths and lairs that are home to formidable beasts. Hunt down these creatures, ensnare them to do your bidding, whilst being ever watchful of the nearby dwarfs. To the south, Kislev, ruled by overconfident Tsars. These lands are rich with wealth. Tear these men of the bear limb from limb, opening a path for your masters to aid you in due course. Beyond Kislev lies the Empire. Its bickering states of power are ripe with treasures. Take from these soft southern lands and establish new ports on their shores from which you can raid further. Wulfric, you are the eternal challenger, and your gods have blessed you with the gift of tongues. Embody their cold, ruthless nature, and set sail aboard Seafang for wrath and ruin.
Alright. How they play. So, we'll read a little bit of this. Basically, as we sack settlements, if we raise them, we can, devote it to one of the gods. We have the Hound, which is Khorne, the Eagle, which is Tzeentch, the Crow, which is Nurgle, and the Serpent, which is Slaanesh. The gods offer great rewards and bonuses once the Sacred Amount of Allegiance has been pledged, so you get special effects. Each one is shown here. So with Khorne, which is what we're going to do, 10% extra weapon strength for all infantry units, which is fantastic, and extra experience, also great. When Norscan tribes defeat their leaders and other Norscan leaders in battle, you can confederate them. You can develop Marauder outposts on
the harsh
settlements.
And desolate wastes of Norsca embrace you into its cold and wintry grip, my lord. Yet it cannot sustain your appetite for war indefinitely. You will need to voyage from this land to raid and pillage. Your gods will gaze favorably upon you for this. Raise in their name, and align yourself with one to be granted their twisted and ruinous gifts.
Alright. So that's just telling you to devote yourself to the gods. So what we're going to do first, before we do anything, actually, we're going to turn our movement speed to fast and our hero speed to fastest. Turn off allied factions, because I don't care what they're doing. Put them to fastest. Enemies, we'll put the lords to medium, turn off the hero camera. We'll do that, and we'll turn off neutral factions, because we're not going to have very many neutral factions after us for long. Or, what I mean is, there won't be many factions. We're going to start war with a lot of people, is what I'm trying to say. We're not going to upgrade this building here, because I'm going to get that upgrade on the Longship Graveyard.
Where's my next?
We are going to spend one turn recruiting, as the Longship Graveyard does have some Marauder champions, who will do a pretty good job. You know what? We don't even need that. I was gonna wait like a turn. We got 7 units here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can take them.
They can run.
We're just gonna get this done as quick as possible, and we'll get this campaign started. Oh, let's get some research. So first, I'll go with war tools. Actually, the movement range would be good. All right, we'll go for the extra leadership for Marauders. By the way, if you're wondering what the difficulty is, it's very hard, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I only play on very hard. I don't play on legendary, because dumb stuff happens, and the battle difficulty doesn't really change much besides a few stats. Like, it just gives the enemies more leadership, so they're less likely to break, and reduces yours, which is a lousy way to do difficulty. I would expect like better tactics or something, but no, they just change a few stats. So it's not worth it, in my opinion. Alright, so for this, we'll go ahead, and we're not going to auto-resolve this because we will lose pretty hardcore. And by lose, I mean we'll lose a lot of units. So here's what we're going to do. So we're going to put these guys right up front here. We'll take a look at the units in just a bit. Put our chariot over here. Hold on a sec.
Very well.
2 and 3.
Now is our time.
Alright, so let's take a quick look at the units here. So we have the Skin Wolves, which, if we check the unit card, what's it say? Let's actually read from here a little bit. Let's see. They were previously men and women who carried with them the tainted blood of the mutated beast, which was somehow unleashed. Half insane with insatiable hunger, a Skin Wolf has shredded flaps of skin and chunks of bloody gristle clinging to it, left behind by the unfortunate individual who the fully formed humanoid wolf thing ripped itself from. It is these clinging shrouds of skin that give the beast their common name. So basically what that means is, these were a man, kind of like these guys, and then the werewolf just kind of burst out of them. I think they can turn back. Maybe. Maybe they're stuck that way. I don't know. But yeah, it's Skin Wolves, and we have our Marauder Ice Wolf Chariot. It's got Ice Wolves. They're very blue, and those are huge. Like, God, those dogs are huge. It's got some good armor-piercing damage to it. Actually, that's not armor-piercing. Only the missile is, but it throws like 1 axe, so I really don't know why they even gave it that. Anyway, and then we have our standard Marauders and our Berserkers. They look really cool. Alright, let's get this thing going. Oh, I forgot to look at Wulfric the Wanderer.
So be it. Hear my taunts.
We'll take a look at Wulfric. Here he is, in all his glory. He's got shreds of skin on his shield. Got a trophy rack of ribs and skulls. He's known as the Hunter of Champions. I think there's a troll skull at the bottom of his cape. Yeah, he just wears the things he's killed on his belt, like, and it's just a souvenir. So let's get our chariot charging in here, and let's get our Skin Wolves positioned on the side, and just keep chasing them down. We're gonna fast forward this, and we're gonna charge in straight through here. Keep it moving.
Get them!
These chariots could probably take on the entire army, so long as I micro it properly. Except maybe the spears.
Attack the mortals!
Yeah, now we got stuck, so we gotta pull our guys out really quickly. Let's move these Skin Wolves in. One of our chariots is kind of stuck in there. Cannot get out.
For the blood god! Now! Get them!
It doesn't look like they're hitting it, though. Yeah, the health isn't going down at all. It's just stuck. So our skin wolves are taking these guys on. Now, fun thing about skin wolves is they have regeneration, so they're not going to be dying anytime soon. Can you like legitimate select? And I'm going to give some orders here real quick. Bring you straight in, bring you over here, and you over here. And we'll get his boat. So this is Wulfric's fancy chaos boat, the Sea Fang. We'll let it come out. So Sea Fang is his magical boat that can go through the winds of magic, or the realm of chaos, and he uses it to travel all around the world, looting and pillaging, and he can summon it on the battlefield to crash through some waves of enemies. So now that's done, we're going to pull our skin wolves back so they don't get inundated with spears. We'll put Wulfric, we'll have them start chasing after these marauder champions. Pull our chariots over here. They can charge him right here. Pull them over here. And now our berserkers are getting in there. So the berserkers are really cool. Get you chasing over here. The only problem I have with berserkers is they don't attack as quickly as I would like. You figure berserkers would be a bunch of flailing axes, not these goons who go, "Oh, I'm gonna hit you," and then they do this big exaggerated wind-up. I realize why the game does that, because they still have to have attack intervals, otherwise the characters would be ridiculous. It just doesn't look thematic. Anyway, let's get some chariots over here. We're just going to collapse on the back of these guys, and
for chaos!
that'll be that.
Yes! Attack the mortals!
And you figure these guys would be flailing with how much they're swinging their axes. They're just not as savage as I'd like. But they've got really good stats. They got 57 weapon strength, a bonus versus entry of 8, I think. 5? No, that's not that much. They got an extra 61 hope. That's from the berserk. So they're kind of glass cannons. You see how much damage they took right there fighting marauder champions. In fact, speaking of which, okay, so we're gonna occupy this. So now this is our territory. Speaking of casualties, these guys. Speaking of glass cannon, there's the only ones who took like any losses. Now we'll level up Wulfric. We'll give him Route Marcher for that extra movement range.
Speak.
And we'll pass the turn.
To the four corners.
One thing we should mention is we're not really going to do much diplomacy.
Northman,
everybody in Norsca starts off not liking you. They get a minus 20 aversion. Now, these guys actually like me. Why? Because I'm treaties with... Oh, we already have a treaty with them? What we got? Non-aggression pact?
I find your motives unclear. Which master do you serve?
And they like that we were at war with the scaling. Yeah, none of the Norscans like each other. We are going to take care of them. I'm probably going to send Wulfric over to Bretonnia because there's like some sort of quest that requires it. So let's start moving our way over here. And we'll recruit some... No. Well.
I am the
We'll just get some cheap marauders. Actually, we'll get 2 of these. And we'll get a group of spears.
Fear me.
And we'll research that later. Alright, so we got that research taken care of. We'll get the corpulent sails next for that extra movement range. And we'll keep on heading north. Let's see, Doomkeep. What do they have in Doomkeep? We have no idea. Longship Graveyard. Do we want to upgrade that? Yeah, we do. So we're going to upgrade that first thing, and we're going to delete the
my challenge, undeniable.
Sparring fields as soon as possible. But for now, we're just going to keep... We're going to get one more group of those guys, and 2 more of those. And we'll keep moving on. Okay, I just knocked my glasses off. Alright, back.
World Walker.
And we're gonna start raiding.
En route.
So while we make our way up there, Norsca, it does not cost them any movement range to adopt a raiding stance. That's fantastic. And it also reduces the upkeep for all their units. I'm only getting 62 gold per turn.
As good as dead.
We could go into March stance to get there sooner, but this will help us with our income at least a little bit. Not so much from the amount we're raiding, but it reduces our upkeep by 20%. That's nice. We'll keep on rolling. Now we should be getting close to seeing them. Let's move up a little bit. 50% is good. Still can't see them. We'll just keep moving. Alright, there they are. They got two armies? Seriously? Alright, well.
No!
That's 12. What do you have in Doomkeep? Oh, you got a sparring field, so he's just gonna have infantry.
I am the one.
And we'll keep on what we're doing.
Listening. Fear me.
We're actually just gonna take a step closer,
Voyaging.
because I want them to try to come out and fight me. And if they don't come fight me, I'm gonna move on them next turn.
I travel the world seeking jewels. Today you bring one to me.
Let me guess. War? Yep. Alright. I am fairly confident we could do this, but I'm pretty sure if I fight now, I will be tired since I just came out of raiding stance. So we're going to back off and then... Actually... You know, I kind of just want to do this. Because if we get them here... Yeah, let's do it here. I sure hope I'm not tired. Okay, good. All our units are fresh. So let's get this thing started here. We'll put our berserkers front and center, and we'll just spread this out way out like this. Actually, we're going to put our shielded units off to the flanks. We're going to keep the spears kind of towards the middle, because I suspect that's where... Or if we're sending shielded units up and around, and things are throwing missiles at them, like the horses that'll no doubt be around the sides, then they'll be more secure. They'll be protected. Let's do it like this. You can also be in group 1. Put them on guard mode because they'll run off otherwise. Alright, and let's get this thing rolling.
Very well. For the blood god!
And we're gonna walk our troops up there so they don't get tired. We're gonna fast forward so this goes a little bit faster. Did we recruit any new units? Nah, we just got some spears. Should we look at them? That's them right there. They have very long spears. They're one of the best anti-large units in the game, in my opinion, because they have a bonus versus large of 15, which is massive, even for a spear unit. Weapon strength is pretty good, so an extra 15 means that's about... Where are you going? Who are we taking damage from? Oh, when did you get there? Alright, well.
For the blood god! Chaos Marauders! Now is our time!
Keep moving them forward.
They will succumb!
Alright, and throw those javelins. So, these guys also are very good. If you're detecting a trend here, it's that Norsca is very good at shredding large units. So if you look at this, it tells you that it's a large entity size.
Well.
And those javelins just chunk their HP.
What do you think?
Come on, hit him, hit him. Hit him one more time before they run. Alright, good, and the skin wolves caught up. We want to take that off... Oh, and I wasn't paying attention. Alright, so let's slow this down. Charge in here. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Charge in here, charge in here. So we missed the charge on all of these. Actually, let's get you charging in here, and then you can charge in just like that. Skin wolves can stop chasing because they're shattered. Pull you up here. Get our chariot. Keep them moving.
That's what the masters bid.
And we can take Wulfric. Get him over here on the chieftain. And let's get our boat here. pull it through just like this.
This was not meant to be.
Move back!
Might have done that a little bit too close to my own unit. So we're gonna stop chasing them and just let the skin wolves deal with those guys, because we'll never catch them on foot.
Killer of champions!
Our left flank is buckled. Our yeah, that's gonna be a trick.
Yes! Blood!
I feel like we went into this with too few units, but we'll see how this goes.
The inescapable one! So be it!
Let's get some javelins tossing in here.
Chaos
So this flank has buckled. Let's pull these guys open around. Pull them open around here and here.
Great carnage! Slaughter! Yes, Lord!
Let's make sure our chariot's moving. Otherwise, it's gonna get bogged down and murdered.
We want their eyes! Eat your soul!
Charge in here, and we're doing good. Doing good. Once we get rid of their commander, we'll be in a much better spot. We're actually gonna pull Wulfric back because he's taking a little bit of damage. So let's pull him back to the safety of his own units. Let's pull these javelins over to the side because they'll be more effective like that. We've got some units coming up, so we're gonna pull these axemen over here, around. We're gonna charge Wulfric back in there. Let's get our chariots moving and bring him around here.
What do you bid?
Keep
No!
these moving.
No! Mortal fool!
Get these guys over here to intercept. Come on, Wulfric. Take him out. You got better stats in every way. Just stop hitting these guys and hit him.
No delays.
Oh, we got another boat we can use. Let's go ahead and use it here. Here. Yeah, let's just toss it here and see how this goes.
Ah!
This is probably going to be my own units. But it chunked theirs pretty good. Yeah, we hit our berserkers right there. That could have been better placed.
Fight! Wulfric the Wanderer!
We got to make sure we finish that guy off. So now that our skin wolves are done doing whatever it is they're doing, we can bring them back here. Get the chariots. Let's actually charge them right here into the back to get this formation to collapse. Charge them through here. Right, so their infantry are faltering. Let's get Wulfric after this guy.
Now is our time!
Keep them chasing.
Attack the mortals!
We only got 15 berserkers left, but we need to get Wulfric on this guy.
So be it!
And we let those javelins fire for too long. We could have been dealing them with our javelins.
So be it!
In fact, they fire for so long that they're out of ammunition. That's probably a good part of why we didn't do so well. How are we doing on friendly fire? We are skewering our own dudes. Let's stop doing that.
Drag us to the thrones!
Attack over here. Alright, and they shattered. So the rest of this will just be cleanup. Skip to the end. Alright, so Pyrrhic Victory will enslave those captives to get some replenishment for our units here. The problem is I think they're going to recover faster than we will. Oh, okay, never mind. We beat their lord in battle, so we can form a confederation with them, which means we get all their territory. So the province is secured. It is now ours. Now, what we're going to do...
My challenge? Undeniable.
We're going to move this guy...
Norsca.
We can't move him, actually.
Tribesmen, gather!
So we're going to move Wulfric over here.
Where's my next quarry?
And trade with this guy. We'll take his Marauder Horseman.
Chieftain
We don't
of the
want
tribe.
any of this, so we'll just get rid of all of it.
Slaughter the sheep.
And
Tribal fury.
he's not quite close enough, but he is costing us a lot of upkeep, so we'll kick you out as well.
Despoil and
And
ravage.
we'll give you Route Marcher, and then get rid of you, because we cannot afford that upkeep.
I am the Wanderer.
So let's see here. Norsca, server die, Norse Resilience. I like Norse Resilience. Extra 5% replenishment rate is good. Can we... Yep. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so let's get rid of that.
Fear me.
And we've already moved into march stance, so we can't go back.
Who's next?
Very obnoxious. And we've got... I want to say we have too many marauders. We'll go ahead and combine these two spears together. Nah, we gotta spend 2 turns waiting around anyway.
What?
And that'll be that. So we're getting rid of that. We'll keep this. Is that where I want it? Yeah, that's fine. And for the Longship Graveyard, I know enough about this game to know that the first thing you should build is a guard shack on anything on the coast, because these guys, your neighbors, have a very annoying habit of coming across the water and attacking your undefended settlement.
Where's my next one?
Korn's Disgust. Recruit the following type missile infantry. While such methods are shunned by the Skull Throne, there is some use in some limited missile attacks. So they want us to recruit a missile unit to get buffs to recruiting missile infantry.
The Eternal Challenger.
I really don't like that. So you have to spend 2 turns recruiting missile infantry to get the benefits of that. Hey, are you the Lord Sertha Ek? Yes, you are.
Fight.
We will fight. So what I'm gonna do is, dude, I kind of fight him now. He's got a he's got mammoths too. So let's grab let's grab some doggos.
I'll see it through.
2 doggos. Let's get rid of one of you.
Let's fight.
And then let's recruit you again so we can get that missile upgrade, and we'll wait a turn. Yeah. Because I want to fight Sertha Ek. When we beat Sertha Ek, we'll get him. And we'll move on. Who likes us right now? Just the Vanaheim.
Slaughter the sheep. The gods might compel me to kill, but I do it freely.
And that's all for now. Let's see. Your warriors have not seen enough action recently. They grow restless and crave the screams and panic of southerners fleeing the mayhem of your war herds. That's a weird way to spell that. Love to bring. The men care not whether they raid farms or cities. They just want to cause havoc and honor the gods with the agonies of their enemies. Send them somewhere quickly before they turn on each other. So we can demolish their farms, raid the southerners' farms and ravage their lands, take their food and let your warriors revel in their blood. I thought there was another word there. So we get income from raiding. Always smash cities I found to be better. Strike at the southerners where they feel safest. Show them that neither their walls nor castles. Because an extra... Oh wait, that's 20%? 80% and 20%. Okay. Well, we don't really have much an opportunity to raid right now. Oh, that's a 20-turn buff? Ooh. Ooh. And let's go with demolish their farms. Alright, so now that we've got that buff,
No escape.
now we have to, if we want the buff for the missile units, now we have to recruit more, which is stupid. We'll go ahead and kick you out again,
Where's my next one?
and then we'll have some buffed guys. Let's go ahead and kick this one out too, because I don't want more than 3. Yeah, we'll keep 1. And we'll attack Sertha Ek on our next turn. Now we got the corpulent sails. Let's get... Ooh, that could be good. That could also be good. Get war tools to buff our infantry. Looks like Gildemar from the Hellspire tribe is... Oh, we got strict.
Yes.
So I'd like to start war with Sertha Ek. However... Let's go deal with the Hellspire tribe first, I guess. Let's see. So the main problem with this army is I know he's got like 7 chariots. Sertha Ek is in Warhammer 1, this particular Marauder chieftain had this annoying habit of raiding the Southlands during Empire campaigns or anyone else's campaign with like 7 or 8 groups of chariots. And if you've got a largely infantry-based army like we do, you can't do anything. Chariots just run over them. So without some good way to counter the chariots, we're just not going to fight him. Spears are not enough to hold them back. They're very heavily armored, so even our spears won't do good damage. I mean, let's see. With the bonus of large versus large of 15, they'll still do only 40 damage, and that's 35 weapon damage with only 5 armor piercing. And the Chariots have like 90 armor.
Marauders all!
So that's about, what's it, 45 to 90. And it's like a 70% damage reduction. So
My
we're not even
challenge?
going to bother with that.
Undeniable.
It's way more trouble than it's worth. It's actually
to the
ridiculous.
4 corners.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get 2 more Marauder Berserkers. 3 more, I'd say. Let's get rid of one of these guys and grab a 3rd one. And we'll pass the turn. And there's the rest of their army. Alright, so they're raiding us right now.
You're a pretender.
Who did they just... I think they just sacked somebody. Who owned that territory right there? Where
A
are they?
timely
Let's see.
arrival.
So the Hellspire tribe... Okay, so they just took something from the
True
Vanaheimlings.
savages.
So they must really dislike these guys. No, they're not a... Aversion, great power... Yeah, I don't know. Let's just go deal with them. They're going to be tired in combat.
World Walker.
This looks like it'll be fairly easy. We've got 4 Berserkers. That's more than I meant to have, but you know, we'll work with it. They've got some trolls over on the right side, so I'm going to put both my spears over there. And we'll put some shield units on the outside. We'll put some shield units right in the middle. And we'll structure it just like this. Let's spread these guys out. Very nice. Put our skin wolves over here too. We'll put the dogs. Norscan wolf or hounds don't have vanguard deployment like some other races do. It's a little bit unfortunate. We'll put you guys back here. Get you a little bit spread out. Put these 2 over here. We'll go ahead. There we go.
Now is our time.
So there, now it's structured left to right. Left to right. There we go. We'll put you in group 1 until we split you off. Let's put you in guard mode. Put you in melee. Put you on this side. You can be over here, I guess. Now, we're not going to send you forward because you're going to take a lot of javelin fire. You can be... We'll put you in group 1 with everybody else, and that can be... Alright, let's get this going. You can charge straight up through here. You can move... Are you hidden? You're hidden. Oh, wow. I don't know how. And let's move these around here. So they actually can't see this group of horsemen right here, probably because it's line of sight blocked.
Quick! Bring us to carnage! Yes!
So we'll keep them right here until we're ready for them. Let's start getting charge orders.
Ravage them! My god's call! Yes! Blood! Idiots! Ah! Chaos Marauders! They will succumb!
It looks like they got the charge on us. If we had stopped just a half second earlier, we would have been able to stop them from getting the charge bonus on us, but oh well. So we're going to throw javelins in here. It looks like it might not be the best idea because we're going to hit our own skin.
Chaos Marauders!
In fact, we can probably just let them be. Yeah, we're winning. We'll just leave it as it is. We'll actually just go ahead and take these javelins and put them right here and take off free fire mode. Alright, so here we go. Oh god. That javelin damage is absurd. Alright, let's take this. Send it right down here. They're taking so much javelin fire. Alright, let's have our javelins counter theirs. Because that is some very painful javelin damage right there. Those hounds can take care of those guys. You can keep moving. You can keep moving. Let's actually get these guys charging in. These are doing well. So we'll have you collapsing over here, and you keep moving down the flank. You keep charging in over here. Very good.
No!
Over here.
We want their eyes! Faster! Faster! Your will! Your will!
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Chaos Marauders! Very well! Chaos Marauders! Take it, Southerner!
Alright, and it looks like their entire front line's buckling,
Gods command
which is
me.
just what we want.
Your will.
They're gonna get javelin down. Look at all the javelins, man. Javelins do so much damage. Norsca has probably the best, the most powerful range damage in the game, but also the shortest with 90. For comparison, a group of archers probably has like, or high elf archers have like 260 range or something silly like that. Probably 230. But anyway, that's the end of the battle. Alright, slice of victory. Our berserkers made mincemeat of their infantry. That's what they were designed to do. We'll go ahead and, instead of doing that, we'll just go ahead and sacrifice the captives for some extra money. We got a scarecrow banner. That doesn't help us at all because it only affects flying units. But we will go ahead. You can slaughter them in the name of the Chaos Gods, or you can sacrifice these to the Chaos Gods. I don't know what the difference is, besides what you get. I guess it's like an agreed upon transaction. I'll give you about 350 for those guys. Alright, so now we should get this. We'll form a confederation with the Hellspar tribe, or we can release their warlord to get an extra 20. But I don't think that's gonna... work.
Of the tribe.
Eric Ulfr, what's his face, is Deadzivil. So let's replace him with this guy, I guess.
Despoil.
And then immediately get rid of his entire army.
Chieftain of the tribe. Despoil,
move him over here.
Ravage. The hound compels.
Oh, wrong guy.
Tribal fury. What? Enslave the Southerners. I am the one.
Let's exchange units. Give me your units! Oh, I can't. We got too many of you. Go away.
I'm listening. En route.
Give me
Slaughter
your
the
trolls! Alright, well,
Despoil,
it's not gonna let me.
ravage.
Get rid of you, because you're costing me too much money.
My challenge? Undeniable.
Let's get the Swelling of Doom for that extra horde growth. Not horde growth, province growth. We recently attained the Grayling Moot, or the Hellspire Mountains region. It's this region here. Let's see, where's the Monolith of Catan? It's on the coast. Ooh, I would like that, but we're gonna get the guard post. We'll leave that there, that's fine. That's not a lot of extra money. We'll get rid of this loot pile, and we'll put something for obedience over there. The Ice Drake Fjord, we'll put, we'll get rid of this den here, and put that there, and upgrade our watchtower. Nah, we're gonna have to save the money because we're about to start taking some upkeep hits. Alright, and that will do Fellman of the Beast Flayers. I really want my trolls next turn. You better give them to me.
You'll soon be choking on your own blood, Southerner.
There is honor in sheathing a sword as well as wielding it. He would like a peace treaty with me. Nah. That means I can't attack him for 10 turns. It's probably going to happen anyway. The extra 300 gold would have been nice, but whatever.
A negotiation. How about this? I let you talk, then we duel.
Who's this guy? They are declaring war on me. Okay. What did I do to you? They just don't like me. Alright, whatever. Alright, so we got the war tools, which reduces recruitment costs for our marauders. Let's get the extra weapon strength for infantry units. Felmer, Ingerson, I don't care about any of these guys. Give me my trolls. Thank you. Now go away.
I am the wanderer.
I want
Despoil and
certain
ravage.
extras.
We are both their puppets. But the masters have sent you here to...
My challenge?
Can I fight you?
Undeniable.
You've got a war mammoth. I know you've got a
The
ton
eternal challenger.
of chariots. I would very much like something to deal with those chariots. But the closest I have to dealing with that is more chariots. I could get warhounds, I guess. No. Warhounds aren't going to do it. I need to get to tier 3, and I need to get skin wolves. Skin wolves will deal with chariots. Fantastic. We can get rid of... No, actually, that's good. In fact, we could just build chariots. Fight chariots with chariots. The warhounds aren't going to help too much. I would really rather just go south instead of having to deal with this. And they have recently declared war on me, so let's... This is so obnoxious, man. Where's the Greyling moot? Anyone gonna attack it?
The gods might compel me to kill, but I do it freely.
So they're not at war with anyone. Can I pay you to go fight somebody?
What? You know these tribesmen hunger for raiding, not talking. It is done.
Hey! Now we have a common enemy. So we just gotta... The way you get these guys to like you is you invite them into
Whichever
war.
woeful deity protects you. It ends here. We'll spill your blood. Denied!
Alright, well that didn't work. But, if I so choose, I could fight him. So let's do this. How's the public order coming? Ooh, we can upgrade this. Very nice. Where's Doomkeep? Yeah, we'll go ahead and get a guard shack until further notice.
Dear me. Advancing.
Because right now, the biggest problem I've got is I know he's got a
Where's my
ton of
next
chariots. Actually, get rid of one of our berserkers. Do I want that? I wish I could see how many chariots he had. It will not tell me. This is annoying. Whatever. We'll just roll with it. I think we're about to... He's only got 14 units. And his garrison has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Champions fall.
We got some nice Norscan ice trolls, so that'll help greatly. I think now's the best time. We'll go ahead and save here in case this goes horribly wrong. Actually, can I recruit anything to make this go easier? More spears and some hunters. A throwing axe is gonna be nice. They're kind of short range though, but they'll do more damage than these guys. They have less ammunition though. Alright, I'm deliberating a bit too much. I wish I knew how many chariots he had. This is so irritating.
Speak.
You know, we've got only half our movement range anyway. So if we go now, he's recruiting. So now would be the ideal time. Let's just go ahead and go for it, I'd say. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chariots, and I know he has one too. Normally you gotta get to like level 8 to get a chariot. Surf X starts with it. Alright, we're gonna take our berserkers, stick them in the back, and we'll take our spears. We really should have just got more spears, I think, but whatever. Put them right here and here. We'll take, group up like this, and they can stay like that. Let's take our, put them like here, here, and here.
My gods call!
Group them up.
Yes.
We put them in group 1 for now. Tighten that formation. You can go right here. Hopefully all the chariots swarm him. Group these guys up. They can be in group 2, I guess. I don't know. You can be in a group by yourself. You can be in a group by yourself.
Yes,
And you can
chieftain.
be... Let's get this going.
That's what the masters bid. They will succumb.
Get our hounds together. Get these guys moving.
Making my way.
This might not be good. Alright, let's move our spears over here, because I want them to take the brunt of this charge. Send the hounds over here. I'm actually have to do this in slow-mo, because otherwise we're just going to take way too much. Way too many losses. Let's get you thrown over here. No, let's deal with these chariots first. Pull them right here. It's gonna be super sloppy. Pull them up here. Whoa, what are you doing? Why are you running over there? God damn it. Move these guys back here. Move the dogs and these guys up front. Let's get these in here. Charge him in here. Let's get the javelins throwing here. What? I feel like I'm missing a javelin. Oh, there they are. Let's get you fighting here. Let's get the dogs in here. Let's pull these back. Move them up here. Yeah, this is not going to go well. Let's just get our chariot harassing their infantry, because their infantry is somewhat substantial. Let's get thrown here. Yeah, they're just going to ride over us. This is so obnoxious. Didn't I tell you to pull back? I did. I told you to pull back, and you're not. Hold on. I don't have my missile units on guard mode, so their orders will drop. They'll defend themselves against whatever's attacking them, and that's not what I want them to do. I want them to ignore whatever's attacking them and keep moving. Because if they... Did he seriously just block me up with his horses? You son of a bitch. The AI is making me very angry right now. You know what? 2 can play that game. Come on, Wolfric, get in there. Is there a good spot for this? How are you getting so beat up? Oh, we got hunters. Let's pull the trolls back. They're getting their shit pushed in. Alright, now that you got enough distance, start throwing javelins in. Let's lock down these guys with this. Pull these skin wolves back, because they're too far forward. Let's pull these guys back. I feel like I should have more hounds. What are they doing? I feel like all my units are running off and doing stuff I'm not telling them to do. Let's see if this boat completely misses since they're all moving forward.
Pull back!
Yes. Yes, it does. Things are just not going my way today. And the mammoth is charging right through. What are you doing? Stop running forward, please. Get the skin wolves back here. They can keep chasing. Let's charge through right here. Get the marauders on their infantry. That's what I need them to do. Pull the chariots back through the way they came. Pull our marauder javelins back. Where are my Norse controls? What the? Why are you running? I pulled you back to avoid this problem. These chariots are not going to leave us alone. There's too many axe dudes piled in on that one group of spears, so we'll pull this group around to the side. These spears should clean them up. Come on, can you stop whatever it is you're doing? Can I seriously not pull out from here? Alright, so our trolls are back online. Let's get them on this, on these chariots right here. Let's pull our javelins back. Let's make sure that mammoth goes down, because I do not want it to survive. Come on, hurry up. Throw those javelins.
Faster!
Throw those javelins.
Mortal fool!
Throw the javelins.
Honor the tribe!
Alright, so that's
Bring
down.
us the
Throw
cannons!
javelins there. Keep on that thing.
Quick!
Throw javelins there. Why are you dying? Those guys are enraged. So you pull back. Let's get these guys over here. Pull these back. Our skin wolves are going to have to sit out for a little bit. Let's pull these guys back. Get them throwing.
Pick up your throwing axes!
Get the skin wolves on Cirque the Heck.
They will succumb!
Let's get these guys thrown in here. Pull them back.
Charge them!
Why are you not murdering these chariots yet? Holy crap. It does not take this long to kill. Thank you.
Now is our time!
And the dogs are just sitting there taking throwing axes at the face. Fantastic.
Chaos Marauders! Retreat! For the Blood God!
Back,
No!
these back.
The Dark Gods
He's
command
charging
me!
in here. What's a good target? What's a good target? What's a good target?
Corn Demand!
Alright, move these guys in here. You need to help out these javelins. You
Corn
need to come
Demand!
intercept these guys. Throw some javelins to the back of these marauders. Get them to break
Retreat!
just a little bit faster. One volley is good
Bring
enough.
us to
Get
carnage!
that chariot.
Pull back! The gods demand it!
Skin wolves, please.
Chaos Marauders! Move!
Alright, looks like we're about to win. Let's get another boat going through right here. Actually, it probably would have been better over here. Whatever. Throw some javelins over here. Big javelins on Cirque the Ek. Get our trolls over here. Let's get them on these hunters.
Yes!
Get these javelins throwing over here. Hopefully this will do some good damage.
Pull back!
Never mind, they ran before they threw a single javelin.
No!
Let's pull Wolfric back because he's getting soloed by whatever. Let's have these chase Cirtha.
Skulls for the skull throw! Ah!
Have these run because they're trying to engage us in melee.
Faster! Your will!
Onward! Into position!
There are trolls. They're doing good. Doing well. Our ice wolves are still trying to recover. We'll see if they'll take out Cirtha. Ooh, that was a good hit. Come on. Hit him. Finish him off. Do not stop chasing. You chase, and then you come back when you're done. We can get him off the battlefield. We'll stand a much better chance.
Bring us to carnage!
Maneuvering!
Mortal fool! Kill them!
God, I hate Cirtha. I hate
Bring us
chariots.
to carnage!
Oh, I hate
Pull
chariots.
back! Quick! My God's call!
Get some throwing spears in here. Actually, we're going to hit our own dudes, so let's not. Let's throw in the back of these marauders.
Retreat!
Is that like all you got? There you go. Throw more.
Kill us, Taranas!
Prepare to ruin! We'll be back! Consider it done!
Let's hope this hits. Yeah, nailed him. Alright. Let's bring those skin wolves back. We still have the trolls. Trolls are going to have to do it. Let's get these guys charging in here to try to wipe out what's left of the resistance. Let's bring these over
Your
here.
will!
A bloodbath awaits!
Yes, Marauders!
I hate chariots. I don't know if I've said it enough times, but I hate chariots. I absolutely hate chariots. It's not so bad when people control them, because people occasionally make mistakes, but the AI doesn't make mistakes, and they have pretty much perfect micro with their chariots.
That's what the master speaks! Eat your souls!
Come on, trolls. Get in there. Skin wolves, get in there. Who's left? Just those guys? Where are my chariots? Who knows? I looked away from... Oh, yeah, they got chased off the field by some axes they couldn't run away
Charge! Blood for the
from. Infuriatingly enough.
Hunter of men!
Looks like they're starting to shatter.
Commandos! Charge them! Attack the mortals!
Lambs to slaughter.
Condiment!
Massacre!
Looks like we're winning this fight here. Let's see, they've got... We have Rage level 1. They have Rage... Oh, they've got the same level of Rage. And we'll just let them keep chasing until they completely wipe them out. Balance of power shifting over into our favor.
Killer of champions! Tracking!
Let's get this group that hasn't shattered. I'm just gonna fast forward this. So I think these two groups of infantry are like the only thing keeping them in the fight right now. Oh, and these marauders, hunters. So let's take out those guys. Okay, so they've shattered. Alright, here we finally won. God, that's so obnoxious. Pyrrhic Victory. We lost every group of Marauders, Berserkers we have except for 2. And what did all the work? Frickin' Chariots, also Marauder champions. They had those too. Probably would have been a lot better if they didn't have that garrison. But the Naglfari plain is ours, and we can confederate the Varg tribe. I'm tempted to execute Sirtha Ek permanently, but we'll just confederate them so we can get their land and that war can be over with.
I am the Wanderer.
We'll go ahead and give him dominating presence. Yeah. Give him dominating presence. And we're just going to spend the next few turns recovering what we lost. We could get some chariots. As much as I hate them.
I'll see it.
What, wait, whoa, what did I just click? No, I don't want that.
The gods might compel me to kill, but I do it freely.
It says they are much more powerful than I am, but that's probably just because I have like no units right now. As soon as I recover my losses,
To the
I'll be
four
fine.
corners. Slaughter the sheep.
Serpent Yeti, what we got over here. Let's get rid of this forge. You always want to make sure you have guard posts on the coast in case something comes for you.
Who's next?
We'll go ahead and keep our structure as is because 2 berserkers will be enough. We will get a quest later to get more, but for now we'll be good. Alright, so we got 1 group of chariots, and that is decent enough. So yeah, I like where we're at right now.
Let's fight.
We just gotta finish recovering. How's our obedience going over here? It's going alright. Let's go ahead and get a first dash for some extra income. And we'll call that our turn. Yeah. We could also upgrade our port. Get some Marauder Horsemasters, that could be nice. But we're not going to do that right now, because we're running kind of low on funds. What do we have here? Yeah, we don't need that right there. This we don't need right here either. We'll get rid of this, and this. The Bay of Blades, that's got to be a reference to Beyblades, can go over here. We'll destroy this forge. You're good there. We're going to completely remodel this area. Alright, let's pass the turn. Alright, and next we have to raid the Palates of Princes. That's probably not going to happen. Mortal concerns hold lineage for the Chaos Gods, yet the tribes put stock in raiding, so we must reward them. Raid this enemy, make them pay. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Alright, so that's all we have time for. Let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to redecorate the Sorrel Encampment here. Hold on, Tower of Crack, definitely need a guardhouse here. Bay of Blades, we already have one on the way. for the Sorrel Encampment, where is that? Oh, it's right next to the Aisling Conclave, who we'll be making war with very
Northmen
soon.
come.
So we'll go ahead, we'll get a Bloody Bulwark there to give us some extra defenses. And we'll get a Ruinous Altar for the extra obedience.
Undefeated.
And we're not going to go to war
Warrior
with them
of
just yet. We're going to
Sigmar,
start making
The
our way
eternal challenger.
over here.
I'm listening.
And we're going to land in the Sorrel Encampment next turn. And hopefully after
I
that
am the
we will
one.
be fully replenished. Alright, foreign trespasser Leif Goldbrandonson. No, I think he was coming to
Despoil and ravage.
deal with these other guys, but now it's... Where are you going?
I'm told you want to talk. How disappointing. I was restless for a fight.
I really hope you don't start going... How do I use words again? Let's get a guard post here and there.
Where's my next quarry?
Wulfric, you can, we need to start making war with some of these southern lands. So we're gonna go down to the Bay of Blades. And that'll be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. That's all we have time for. We'll catch you on the next episode. Later.